Shalom, welcome to LJ Spurs chat. He's back. He's back.
Yes.
Daddy boy, daddy boy, daddy boy. I've had to pay him. So it's going to be 2 mugs on their way up to Lincoln.
Yeah, when I send me address.
Yeah. It's good to have you back, Dan. How are you?
I'm all right, mate. I'm just
Sick of it.
sick of it, to be fair. Just sick of watching the players, sick of watching the fans be sat there distraught, their faces, they can't do nothing about it. I'm fed up with the club. I'm fed up with what the club represents at this moment in time. Fed up with loads of shit that's going on with the club that's surrounding it. We spoke about stuff earlier, and I know you touched on it. And I just think the club is in a real bad place at this moment in time.
Yeah. It's a
And
shame,
it's
isn't it?
all come to a point where years of neglect and greed, I think, and over ambition has literally dealt us this blow, and it's put us in where we are now. So it's just I'm finding it so fucking difficult, mate, to even watch a game. I switched off at the Palace game.
Yeah, you did, didn't
You go 1-0 up, and then Sin van der Ven got sent off. I was like, wanker, utter wanker. Take fucking 80 to 100 million for him. Get him fucking gone. His attitude absolutely stinks. So, yeah, but yes, I'm all right, mate.
Right, just to cheer you up then, we're going to talk about the repercussions of possible relegation.
Oh, mate.
So everyone, we're going to talk about something that Tottenham fans don't really want to talk about. With the form that we're in, injuries everywhere and chaos around the club, some fans are now starting to seriously worry. So tonight we're looking at the nightmare scenario. What would actually happen if the unthinkable happened and we went down? Tottenham Hotspur, one of the biggest clubs in England, the 9th richest club in the world. Right now, fans are starting to ask an unthinkable question. Could Tottenham Hotspur actually be relegated from the Premier League? So, Dan, can we? And Dan,
Yeah.
will we?
I can't see any reason. We are just another football club at the end of the day, mate, and no club is big enough to go down. We've seen it in the past, your West Hams, your Newcastles, your Sunderlands, all these teams that have been up and around. Do you know what I mean? They've gone down and then they've come back. And at this moment in time, I've been worried about this for 3 or 4 months, mate. People saying that they're just starting to get worried now. I can't understand how people weren't worried at Christmas. I can't see how people weren't worried before, because the slip off, and I say slip off because I think this season is just a carry on from last season, from where we finished up, and it's just showed that the people that we've got in charge of us haven't got a fucking clue. They haven't got a clue about anything at this moment in time. We've gone from having a decent scouting network to a decent manager. I mean, I wasn't one of these people that was, I could take it or leave it with Levy. I think probably his hands were being tied to a certain extent with when it comes to transfers and money. Let's face it, Levy has got us where we are.
I think a
now
lot of
in the way what we've got. I won't say he's resulted in us being in this position, because I think you can't just blame one man, because he's not the man who's signing off the checks. It's Enoch and it's the Lewis family, and they've got a hell of a lot on their fucking shoulders about this. Because if we go down, it will be catastrophic. The money will be absolutely catastrophic, and there's no given of coming straight back up. There's no given whatsoever.
A while ago, didn't I? But I wasn't 100% sure. But as time's going on, and I have said it for a while on here, that I did think that maybe Levy's hands were tied to some extent, although he is still partly to blame. Like, I do agree with you there.
Yeah. I just think it frustrates me is how we've got to this point, and why us as fans, because we're the ones who pay at the end of the day, pay thousands going up and down the country, abroad, European. Do you know what I mean? The money some people pay on top of their season tickets, which are £1,000 to £1,400. Then you travel. Do you know what I mean? And it's always the fans are the ones that always get shat on all of the time.
Well,
And
some bloke said to that woman, didn't he? What's her name? Is it Vivian?
yeah, that Vivian. Yeah,
He said,
Vivian.
I spend over 20 grand a
Yeah.
season following you everywhere. That's a hell of a lot of money, man.
Do you know what I mean? He's clear. But it's right though. Why should we accept fucking Vinay and fucking Lang? Why
No,
should we accept these fucking people, mate? If they were that good at their jobs, they'd still be in Arsenal and Aston Villa. We spoke about it before. These people ain't got a fucking clue.
we're getting everyone else.
The family haven't got a clue. They get revenue left, right, and centre from everything else that comes into the Tottenham PLC. But it's the football team that's suffering, and that's what our name is. We're a football club. Do you know what I mean? We're not a concert club. We're not a fucking F1 club. We're not an NFL football team. We're an English football club that's got a massive heritage. Do you know what I mean? A lot of history behind us. But at this moment in time, like I said, and like speaking to loads of other people, it's just no team's big enough to go down. So if we end up going down, maybe that's what it needs to actually say. Hang on a minute, pick up your backside, sort your fucking asses out. But it needs change needs to happen. Change needs to happen, mate, big time.
If they did go down, Dan, which Spurs players would leave and which players would you keep to rebuild a team? Because is the current squad actually good enough for the Premier League? It's looking like it's not.
I don't think it's good enough for the Premier League, mate. And I'll tell you what, it certainly wouldn't survive in the Championship.
No.
Smashed, mate. It would get smashed because those players playing 3 games in a week, it's a lot of games that they have to play, and you're talking week games. So there's no rest. It's not like Saturday. You're talking Saturday, sometimes at like lunchtime, and then you're talking a Tuesday or Wednesday night. You still got to add your cup games. So there's extra games to come if Tottenham go down. And these players ain't got to fight.
46 games, isn't it?
46, isn't it? Yeah, I think it is. But these players ain't got to fight, mate. And that showed for some time that these players haven't got the fight because where's their pride? There's only 1 or 2 players that I think show any pride.
Is it easier to ask you then which players we would keep if you went down?
Me personally, if I'm keeping anyone out of there, and I would keep Danzo.
Yeah.
I wouldn't keep Paro. I wouldn't keep Romero. I wouldn't keep Udogie. I wouldn't keep Van der Ven. I wouldn't keep Tell. I wouldn't keep Odebear. Keep Kudos. I wouldn't keep Richie. I wouldn't keep Dominic Solanke. I wouldn't keep Wani. I wouldn't keep Paulinho. I'd keep Gray. I'd keep Bergville. I'd keep Maddison. I wouldn't keep Kulusevski. I wouldn't keep Sarr. I wouldn't keep Basuma. These players, it's a major rebuild in my eyes. If we want to get anywhere near, look, if these players can't do it now, and I know we've had 3-4 managers, whatever you want to say, but if they can't do it now as a group of players, they're never ever going to do it. And I'm not saying that another manager is going to come in and it's going to make it all of a sudden it's going to be right. Whoever it is, whether it's De Zerbi, whether it's Pochettino, do you know what I mean? If even it was Gareth Southgate, and I'm not saying it's probably going to beat him, but if it was someone, it doesn't make a blind bit of difference. That I don't think those players have got it in them. I just don't think they have it. And yeah, Vic would be one of my first ones to go. It would just need a message. Look, those players, mate, they are not fighters at all. They are.
So would you? I mean, I know it's rumoured that Pochettino would come even if we went down. I don't know if I can see that or not. So if it wasn't, would they have to get a manager in that's specifically experienced in the Championship, and then if we got up, keep him or get?
So it's a double-edged sword, isn't it?
It is, yeah.
We want somebody that knows the Championship. So what I think, if we stay up, whoever comes in now needs to be backed. If the family's not going to back that manager, whoever it is that comes in, then they need to fucking jump. They need to jump ship. They need to fuck off. They just need to go, sell the club, get your fucking 2 billion, your 3 billion, whatever. You've made fucking money from your 78 that you got when you first paid for it. Just sell it and let's get somebody else in that wants to actually back a manager. I'd get rid of Vinay. I'd get rid of Lang. We need to get people in that are football men and businessmen that can work alongside each other. But there needs to be a plan. We need to get our scouting network back in running again, because Lang's done absolutely dog shit since he's been there. I don't care what anybody says. I mean, who's he brought in? He hasn't really brought anybody.
When he came out and basically said, not in these words, but he was basically saying in the January window, I'm glad we didn't panic buy it, and there was not one player in world football that would have helped us. That says it all to me.
He ain't got a clue.
No, he ain't
they didn't even attempt to do it, mate. They've waited so long to sign players in the summer. Sign Semenyo.
Yeah.
For the 70-odd million, what's been quoted from it, fucking go and buy him.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? At that time, we weren't in shit state.
No.
We didn't know what was going to happen. You sign these players early, get it done, spend the money, and then you recoup the rewards from going further in cup competitions, going further in European competitions.
Just gamble a bit.
Yeah, exactly. The club just doesn't want to gamble.
I actually see Spurs doing that. I can see Spurs doing that. Get Ryan Basin if we was to go in the Championship, yeah.
Have you got things coming up the bottom of it? I can't see any.
I can't. Yes. Yeah, I've got them. I'll put them up so you can see them.
Oh, right.
Can't you see the comments? I've put it on.
There's probably loads of people saying I'm talking a load of bollocks, but that's just my opinion.
No, they're not. No one is. No. Can't you see the comments in, Dan?
No.
I've put it on the screen. It's down there. It's under you, actually.
No, all I can see is the please like and subscribe and then live StreamYard. But I'm just sick to death of it, because you don't want to be in that squad known as the squad that went down, the squad that got Tottenham relegated. And regardless of
on your CV, though, Dan.
Well, of course you don't. I mean, look, we can see what's gone on here. They've panicked. They've got Tudor in thinking that he's going to get this hit out of the fucking. He doesn't know the Premier League. He doesn't know the players. He's literally gone in there like a bull in a fucking china shop, pulled people around, told them this, that, and the other. They've got even more of a hump now than what they had in the first place. And these players ain't. I mean, Palace. I'll use that game because that was the last time, obviously, that we played and we watched it. Well, so I watched it until Van der Engels enough. When a Spurs player got the ball, they did not have anybody to pass to apart from go backwards. They didn't have any clue. They were defending from the halfway line, so they were sitting deep straight away. There was no press.
No.
Yeah, it's just. I mean, yeah, it's all right trying to stay tight and try to not be beaten or anything. But Christ Almighty, we're playing against Crystal Palace, for God's sake. You've got to take the game to these teams. I said to you, didn't I? I said, if we lose this game, I think we're getting relegated. And at this moment in time, I cannot see where we're going to get another win, because Forest have got fight in them and they've got some decent players that can turn a tune, that Anderson and Gibbs-White. Do you know what I mean? They've got some decent players there. West Ham have now come into a bit of form. Wolves are in form. We've got to play them again.
Yeah, because they've got no pressure, see?
No, nothing on them. Sunderland, we've got to play them. Leeds, we've got to play them. These teams are all scrappers.
We've got to play everyone around us. So if we don't stay up, it's our own fault. That's the way I look at it.
Yeah. I just don't... There needs to be a massive, massive look at what's gone on, because it can't happen again. But who's to say that we come back up?
That's what I was going to say. If Tottenham Hotspur were relegated from the Premier League, the effects would be massive. It wouldn't just be about playing in the Championship. It would impact finances, players' reputation, the whole structure of the club. The Premier League is the richest league in football. If Spurs were relegated, they'd lose around 80 to 120 million in TV money, global broadcast income, reduced sponsorship value. The club would get parachute payments for a few seasons, but it's far less than Premier League income. That's a big issue for a club with such a huge stadium and operating costs. So I was going to ask you, Dan, could Spurs survive one season? And if so, would they have to bounce straight back up?
Yeah, I think they would. I think they would have to. The amount that stadiums cost, I think we would need to bounce straight back. Definitely. And I just don't know who they would think about getting in this manager to make that bounce, to help that bounce, because it's a fucking hard league to get out. I know. Okay, look, people. So you look at it. There's going to be 6 teams next year, isn't there, in the
Yeah.
playoffs? But it's still a playoff. You've still got to beat teams.
Well, we'll probably get into the playoffs and blow it.
Even if we get there, mate.
So I'm trying to see.
I don't know. My heart at this moment in time is just not with Spurs. I've just got no commitment to them. I'm struggling, to be honest. And people can turn around and slag me off and say, "Oh well, it's your team and this, that, and the other." But at some stage, people just, I can understand why friends and that of the past that I've known through following Spurs have just gone, I just can't be bothered with it anymore because I'm sick to the back teeth of just paying all this money and being expected to sit there and watch crap season after season.
Yeah.
Harry.
The Tottenham Hotspur Stadium cost over £1 billion, as we all know. The Premier League income helps support the debt repayments, events and operations, matchday staff and infrastructure. Without that top tier income, the financial pressure becomes much heavier. So could the club still attract events like they do now? Or if we was in the Championship, or wouldn't it matter? It's basically, would they still be able to?
I think that doesn't matter because I think you're still going to have the NFL games there.
More events. I never thought I'd want to say that. Yeah, I mean, hopefully we'll get more events if we go down to get revenue.
Yeah, I mean, let's face it. You're still going to have the NFL.
Yeah.
You're still going to have the F1 track still there doing what it does. There'll still be stadium tours that go on. There'll still be.
Would they still have NFL? I don't know. Because the Yanks are funny, aren't they? I think that one could be, and that would be a huge one for them to lose, wouldn't it?
Well, they've already lost a couple of sponsors, haven't we?
Yeah, I know. They haven't said who yet, have they? Someone said AIA, but I think they're out after next season, aren't they?
Well, I thought they had one more season.
Yeah, that's what I mean. I think they've got one more year.
Yeah. And then we get rid of that fucking red shit on the shirt.
I don't know if they would have NFL. I don't know. Because
I think they'd have NFL, and I think they'd have the contests and the boxes.
But I mean, a lot of people have said to me, yeah, they'll have things written in the contracts like relegation, but I don't think anyone would have thought that we'd get relegated. I don't think that would have even entered their mind. Perhaps, like, if you don't get into Europe, we'll give you less money. I can understand that.
But, mate, it's so fucking naive of people to think like this.
Mate. Yeah, 100%. Big-headed.
It's so fucking, it's so naive. Christ, we've said the last 3 seasons, and I'll take the cup out.
Yeah.
You take that flipping that Europa League cup out of it, which was the worst fucking final I've fucking seen for years. You take that out of it, and then the last 3 or 4 years have been absolutely horrendous. Absolutely horrendous. So the writing's been on the wall for that time.
For a long time.
Yeah. And nobody's ever tried to do anything to stop it.
No.
The conversations, you bring in managers and then you don't have the players to play the way the manager wants. Then you then change the manager. Then you still don't have, the players are changed again. So at some stage, somebody seriously needs to sit down and go, right, what manager do we want? What players do we want? What does this manager want? We need to ask this manager. We can't just be going out and being blind buying players and making them fucking club fucking buys, because that's a load of fucking bollocks. Do you know what I mean? The manager is the person that should be picking these players.
Well, if we go down, I don't know the answer to that, When we tried to talk about it, no one knows. Top players would likely leave. Top players do really stay when big clubs are relegated. So you lose players like Porro, Romero and Van der Ven.
Vic.
Because the reasons would be, obviously, we're going down. Champions League clubs would want them. Players often have relegation clauses. The club may need to sell to raise money. Would the club have to buy Championship level players, or would they be able to still attract top stars if they was in the Championship because of who we are? That's a different. I don't think you will. This is another thing you might have to.
I don't think that we. Do you know what? A lot may come down to who the manager is.
Yeah.
And if there's changes, at the top.
Yeah.
That may be a key thing. I think who we have in as manager probably could influence players to come and say, look,
So you
we're
would need.
aiming to get back straight away.
Yeah.
We need to get back, but we need players to get back up.
It'd
So
be a gamble, wouldn't it? Because if you was to do that, say you got someone like a Pochin, yeah, and he could convince them to come, they're still going to want money. So it might be a case, and I can't see him doing it, where you're going to have to still, like, we're going to have to take a gamble and pay him well still, but it's got to somehow get up.
yeah,
That's
they're going to
hard.
have to, mate. They're going to have to. They're going to have to lump this. The family is going to have to lump this up, regardless. They've got to. They've got to.
Yeah,
We've
I
got
agree.
some. We've got some cracking players there. Some cracking youth players that we
Probably.
need to basically. We've not been paying high wage bill anyway, have we? Do you know what I
No.
mean? We've not been paying that high anyway. So we're not. It's not as if like we're paying the majority of our players 150 to 200,000 plus. We're not. We're not doing that. We've only got a handful of players that are on that 200 plus. So that may help us, but we've got to try and attract a manager.
But what
That's
happens?
gonna.
What happens, Dan, with like the big players? Say for argument's sake, Romero and Van der Ven are both worth 80 million each. Could clubs come in and would we have to take 50 million each?
No, we don't have to sell them. They're on a contract, mate.
Yeah, I said this the other day, and people said you can't do that. When I said, for example, I know Mickey Van der Ven's got
Unless
contract
he has something in his contract that says
relegation, which I
if
doubt.
we're relegated,
Yeah,
sold, but there
I
has to
can't
be
see that.
to a top six team or a
Yeah.
Champions League team, then maybe that is. But at the end of the day, they've signed a contract. If those things weren't put in there, because let's face it, when Mickey
I
Van der
said
Ven
last night,
signing that thing, he wouldn't be thinking that Tottenham were even going to be in a relegation battle.
no. You
Why
put
would
us
it
in this,
be?
get us out of it, sort of
Yeah,
thing.
exactly. Yeah.
It's
So
stuff today. I don't know if you saw it, but there's rumours circulating today from actually quite reliable sources saying that the club have decided to part ways at the end of the season with Romero, no matter what happens, probably because of his gob.
I understand that. I can
It's going
understand
to
that.
be interesting because they're going to get offered. Yeah, I agree with you, Dan. But my attitude is, you got us in the shit, you get us out of it. I do. You could still pay them this. You could compromise with them, even though you shouldn't really have to, and say, look, we'll keep you on the same wages, even though you're in the championship. But you've got to get us out of this first.
It is for me, right? These players are all international players.
Yeah,
They'll be thinking about the World Cup coming up. They'll be thinking about internationals. Do you know what I mean? Playing for a championship club, and that's no disrespect to the championship clubs because there's some fucking. It's been a
it's a
cracking
tough
league.
league, isn't
It's
it? You know
some
yourself.
tough league, mate. It's been fucking. It's a tough fucking league. So that's why I've said that I just don't think the players that we have at this moment are adequate and could adapt to playing the championship. I just don't think they have. And yeah, maybe we need to change the mentality. Maybe we don't need so many of these fucking flair players that fucking twinkle toe around and fall over just when they have a breath of fresh air. Do you know what I mean? We need to change that mentality. Your Archie Grays and your Bergvilles, these players are going to start fucking hitting fucking bit of form, I think, because I think they're going to start. We need to start somewhere. Now, do we base it on youth? Do we go and build around players that we've got already? Because I've been some nasty rumours going on about that fucking Vilovic that he might not even ever play for fucking Spurs again.
Yeah, I keep seeing this, and I just don't understand. If he's contracted to the club, I don't understand. I don't. It's weird, that one. But I would build around, Dan. I would build around the young players what we got and try
Yeah,
and buy
but
some
we
of
need. But mate, we look at our
buy some
team at the moment, right? We need a spine in our team.
yeah.
We have not got a spine, and it starts at the back.
Mm.
Vicario has always been weak. He can't command his area. His distribution is
He's
poor.
going, isn't he?
Shop stopping is brilliant. He's a
Mm.
typical Italian. Throws his teddy out the fucking window when chips are down and blames everybody else. When he's been at fault for more than enough of his share of us losing games. So it starts there with the spine. He doesn't command his box very well. Let's say he's not good with his feet. And then we've had Romero and Van der Ven there that people at one stage we were saying they're a world class duo and the best in the Premier League. Well, if they're the best in the Premier League,
that's a good point. Yeah,
Yeah,
that's a good point. Yeah.
yeah. Do you know what I mean?
Cool.
But then we don't have a centre midfielder. We don't have a decent striker. That's what I could talk about the spine. Top class midfielder, defender in the centre. We just haven't got it. We haven't
I
had
think
it, and we
Polina and Archie Gray do all right in the Championship, but I don't know if Polina would stay, to be honest with you, because they all think they're better than what they are. Obviously, that's why we're in
yeah,
this position.
yeah, yeah,
You know what I mean?
definitely
But global
scary.
reputation as well, Dan. Global reputation damage Spurs have built the Spurs have dealt a huge have built a huge global brand over the last decade. Global fan interest, sponsorship deals, commercial growth. It'd be shocking for a club that recently played in the 2019 Champions League final and only won the Europa League last season. So would the sponsors or the majority of sponsors give the club a year to get back up before leaving the club, Dan?
I don't
I don't
know.
know. Would
I
they give
just
them?
don't know. I just don't know.
Yeah, you're right there,
Yeah,
Dave.
yeah. That's what I'm talking about. Our players, our team. It's a team of individuals that have got no direction. No direction from Frank. No direction from fucking Tudor. They haven't got a clue. The system that we're trying to play.
Yeah. Yeah, it says
Do
in
you know
here,
what I
Dan,
mean?
quite a few notes down. It says the championship is more physical. There's 46 league games, different style of football. Some players simply don't suit that league. The promotion pressure, the Spurs went down, the expectation would be instant, but it's not easy. Many big clubs have struggled to come back up from the championship. The league is extremely competitive and unpredictable. And a good question here. So I've got a couple of questions that are sort of mixed into these. You know what I mean? What
Mm,
people have sent me, and
yeah.
someone said, "Would relegation destroy the club, or actually rebuild it stronger?" Obviously, they're thinking long term. Maybe it's like what you said. It depends if they're backed or not.
It's what my opinion is that maybe it's what the club needs at this moment in time. Totally massive, massive change and a restructure. Get rid of all this old fucking dead dross wood that we've just carried on going. We've had average players for so many years now. We've had average people in the board. We've had these owners are fucking bang average. Do you know what I mean? They're not a great ownership group. So
Yeah,
something's got to change. Something has to change. And if it takes us being relegated, mate, it's gonna hurt so fucking much. And the pain and the shit that we're gonna get as Tottenham fans is gonna be absolutely massive, especially with them fucking idiots down the road that are
loads of shit, and I.
potentially. Do you know what I mean? It's just it's constant. It's all of the time. I've got people singing to me now, fucking, oh yeah, our team's gonna be playing against Tottenham. Tottenham
Yeah,
away, ole, Tottenham away, ole, and I'm like, for
yeah.
fuck's sake, get to
Can't
grip
say nothing.
yourself.
Can
It's just like Christ Almighty. But if that's what's needed,
you? Yeah,
yeah, yeah. I mean, Milks is right. Kane's been shat on, I think, at a big height by the club, and Son, two
yeah.
world class players, but we've not given them what they deserve. They wanted so much to win trophies and leagues with Tottenham, but yet they were never. They were sold.
The thing is, Dan, I was watching an interview not so long ago with Teddy Sheringham and about his transfer to Manchester United. He didn't want to go, but he wanted Spurs. He wanted to win things at Spurs, right? But he was basically told when he asked what players we're going to buy, he was told it's none of your business. This has gone back even before Enid.
Yeah,
This has gone on for
yeah.
years.
So this is
So
a history. This is a history of
this
Spurs.
feels
This is.
like, yeah, the quality is obviously lower. Yeah,
They
well,
don't have the fight.
they're not showing the fight at the moment, Dave, and they're going to have to do that, aren't they?
Yeah, they've got no pride. There's no pride. There's no fighting and there's no prides. There's no, like you say, we're talking about cohesion here. I can't see our players playing fucking two or three passes.
No.
Absolute
Someone said
fucking.
to me, Dan, someone said to me today, I've got to ask it because I thought I've got to ask. I can't just ask the questions what I like. Someone said, Lou, you're just panicking. You're just panicking. There's no disaster. Spurs won't go down. That's what he said to me. We won't go down. You just so many. He said so many fans like you being over the top and just panicking. I don't think I am, because I didn't really panic, did I? I said to you, I'm not really panicking until the Palace game.
Yeah, I think the Palace game. I can't see how
And if I
people can.
wasn't,
I can't see how people can sit there and say that we're over fucking panicking. We're talking about getting relegated.
yeah. The thing is, Dan,
We're getting
my
relegated
answer to
the
that
same
was,
year that potentially Arsenal were going to win the Premier
yeah,
League again.
my answer to that was, well, if I wasn't panicking or if I wasn't flapping, that would make me just as naive and big-headed as the board.
Definitely.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, you said, well, we're Tottenham. We ain't going down. There's no way on earth we're going down. Yeah, there is. This reality is hitting in now. It's a reality check, and it is for a few fans. And maybe
Yeah.
these ones that have been thinking now, oh yeah, it'll kick in somewhere. I can't see where we're getting another. I can't see where we're getting a win from. I just cannot see in our remaining fixtures, regardless of who we're playing, Notts Forest, Wolves, Leeds, Sunderland, they're all around us, Brighton. I can't see us getting a win because everybody else around us seems to manage to get a tune out of their players and have a bit of fight, and they drag a draw out or they drag a win from here and there. We can't do it. We don't have the mentality of the players. Our players don't have the mentality. They don't have the bollocks. They don't have the spine. They're a bunch of fucking spineless wankers at this moment in time because they've got no heart to play for that badge which is on our fucking chests. We've all fucking got tattoos. Do you know what I mean? We're bloody love Spurs. They've got no passion for it. I'd be fucking embarrassed. They would hate me in that changing room. I'm telling you now, they would hate me
That's what I
playing
said the other
centre
day.
midfield because I would be fucking shouting and bollocking them, all
Yeah,
of
you're not
them, telling them to
anymore.
get their fucking fingers out. And I wouldn't give a shit. If they didn't like me, I couldn't give a shit, mate. Fluffing these fucking fairies up, it grips me, mate. It
This
annoys
is
me
what I'm saying, though, Dan.
immensely.
Things have changed. I said, I don't know if you was on the one the other night. I said, if just say for argument's sake, me and you was in the changing rooms, right, at half time, and we got a bollocking, me and you, right? Say we're both playing centre mid for argument's sake. What the fuck are you doing, LJ? What are you doing, Dan? And you give you a proper bullshit. You know what I mean? Me and you would go out there and go, we'll fucking show him. That's our mentality. Old school.
Yeah.
Do that now. And
No.
Tim Sherwood, I don't know what's happened to him, but he's actually been talking sense lately when I've been watching him play.
He should him and
But
somebody else, Ledley King, Jermaine Defoe, they should have all got in, our ex-players and somebody behind Harry Redknapp. In my eyes, that's where we should have gone. Harry Redknapp, and we should have had King.
Tim
Sherwood.
Sherwood actually said, and you know for a fact that he would go in there and go mad. But even he said that his words were, this was not the time to go in and beat him with a stick. And I think he was actually right, because he normally would. I don't think he would. He said it's not, and because I haven't responded to it. He's gone in there with 3 games, 3 different formations. No one knows who he is.
And the same result.
Yeah, and I was quite surprised to hear Sherwood say that because I know what he's like. They should have probably put Sherwood in, yeah. No, we haven't got any true.
I don't think we have quality player. You asked me earlier, one of the first questions you asked me, who I would keep and who I would get rid of. I'm talking 13, 14, 15 players that I would get rid of because I do not think they are good enough to play.
That's what John said the other day. Did you watch the buy and sell one we done? Yeah, John.
I just do not think those players are of any quality to play for fucking Tottenham Hotspur. And if they were, then they would have been showing it. But they fucking ain't, mate.
No. Not just some of the fan base, mate. Some of the players.
Yeah.
Yeah. But thanks for that. Yeah. What's this one? Yeah. Yeah. That was another one to take. That was hard to take from the chin, Milton, wasn't it? To be fair. What's worrying me is if they win the bloody Champions League and all.
Well, they could win the quadruple, can't they?
See, everyone knows now, don't they? Going by that comment, everyone knows now it's the board. There's not so many.
You look at our managers. You look at the managers that we've had.
Good managers.
Who look at the managers who have been at other teams, won something and got a tune out of them. And now Mourinho, he wasn't that much of a dinosaur when he came to us. No. Conte, he's the one who told the truth.
He got sacked.
He got sacked for it. because I didn't like that.
You're 7 days away from a cup final, and you sack the manager because obviously you said you can have £10 million if you win as a cup.
Yeah, yeah.
You sack. That's
Yep.
what the club is like, you know.
And that's what Tottenham's been like. That's Enoch and whoever.
Oh, he doesn't agree with us then. No. It's a difficult one. Because I'm not going to lie to you, Dave, where you see me on it, I would have wanted someone to go in there as an ex-Spurs man and basically say, this is my club. I am not letting you take it down. That's because bringing Tudor in, I mean, people might say it's hindsight, but as I said the other night, they're going to go, who's this? You know what I mean?
See, I think I would have brought some. I mean, Defoe, Sherwoods. I just would have brought them in because who else? We ain't going to get anybody else to come in
That's
now.
right. That's not acceptable. And we're a laughing stock, mate.
Yeah, we are. Yeah. There's nobody out there that wants to be in this fucking job at the moment.
Well, Sherwood's come out and said he'd do it. Redknapp come out and said he'd do it. And Oddle's come out and said he'd do it. But they haven't got any. Like I said to you the other day, it proves to me that they haven't got any football knowledge on the board. Hence why they've hired an agency to get a director of football in.
Yeah.
Enough said for me. Enough said.
Yeah. Yeah. I think it's going to be a long slug. It's going to be a painful slug to this relegation.
That would have done me, mate.
So I've been hearing whispers that Keno wants the job.
I've heard that Keno will come back as well, even if we go down to the thing. Yeah, yeah.
I mean, he knows the club. He loved the club. Do you know what I mean? Fans loved him. There's connection there already. He'd get tuned out. But do you know what I mean?
But there are rumours that if we get tanked by Atletico, he's gone. Tudor.
Why should it get to the stage that we're waiting to be tanked by a team because we know it's going to happen? Why all of a sudden are they going to play better?
Would it really surprise you if they got a result?
You know, it wouldn't surprise me.
No.
It wouldn't surprise me one bit, mate.
I'm not expecting it because I've said for years he'd be. I wanted Simeone to come to Tottenham for years. I think he's great. He's off his head. I like people that are off the head. I'd want to play for people like that. Do you know what I mean? I do. I've got nothing against Tudor. I really haven't. Do you know what I mean? Yeah, Christian Gross is coming back. Christian Gross coming back.
No, Ozzy's still there. Ozzy can jump in, can't he?
Oh, that was the last time that we was reeling the shit properly, weren't it? You know what I mean?
Well, either him or Stelteri.
Who's that? Yeah. But yeah, it's a difficult one, Dad. It's a difficult one.
Yeah. No, I just think that it's a diabolical situation at this moment in time, and
So that's totally false. Mourinho wanted to rest players for the league game before the final. Levy said no. They had a huge bust up and Levy sacked him. Nothing to do with any bonus. Well, I never heard any stories, so I think we just all assumed, Dave. Because even if that was the case, Dave, you wouldn't sack the manager for that, surely, if that's correct, what you're saying. That can't be right, Dan.
Well, I don't know. I've not fucking. I try not to listen to fucking loads of stories, to be honest with you. Fucking.
But like you said, yeah, it's going to be a difficult one. And I think no matter if we stay up or not, something needs to change up above and quick. And I want Lange gone and I want that Vinoy gone. 100%.
But I can't see him going. I just can't see him. I can't see him going, to be honest. I can't see.
Yeah, but they did overrule, didn't they, for the sacking of Frank, because them two Wallies wanted to keep him. So there's some hope, but they should have sacked him for that.
I know, but at the end of the day, their choices are sending us down. And fast.
Well, Nero was right, wasn't he, Danny? Because even though a lot of people, I mean, I like the fact he came out. A lot of people didn't. That's fair enough.
He spoke the truth, though. He spoke the truth.
He was right because they haven't come out, have they? He said they only come out when things are going right. He ain't come down and said nothing. None of them.
Exactly. None of them at all.
Come out and say we're going to make a statement at the end of the season when we know where we are. Something. He's just said nothing.
Yeah. And they didn't put the monies where their mouth is. But fucking, and I think Gallagher's being used as a bit of a scapegoat at the moment.
Yeah, he would be crying. Yeah. Levy's obsession was making the top four in Champions League football for the money. Yeah.
Oh, I don't know. We're 52 now, Lou, and we're like, fucking hell.
Oh no, we don't need this shit. We don't need this shit, man. Even Harry Potter can't get us out of it. We've got to keep the faith, man. We've got to keep the faith. Look, just write Liverpool off because we ain't going to get nothing from that. And our season starts then, or our battle for survival starts then. Yeah, you know what I mean, if you get a miracle point,
Forest is it's another one of those. If you lose that, we're down because you can't. We're running out of games.
We are. Did you watch my chat last night? Just briefly, my points were about the protests. I don't know if you watched it last night.
Oh, mate, I think the whole load of bollocks, to be honest.
Yeah, I know, but did you think that what I said was right? If you're going to do that, you can't go in the ground. It's the only way. Because if you protest and then you go in, there's no point. They don't care, do they?
No, I mean, I agree with you. You either go in there
or not.
You want that. You want to see. You want a visual, an absolute. You want the world to see this visual protest. Then an empty stadium is one of those fucking things.
Yes. Yeah. Yeah. Bloody
1960.
Hell. How old are you, Dave? Jesus. Good old days. Good old days. You'd have seen it in the good old days, wouldn't you? Hey? I've got to ask you, Dad, as well, while we're on the subject. I'll just answer briefly. You know what I'm going to ask? Because I asked about the... you don't have... Fair play to you, Dave. Good old chav. What do you think about the... and Liverpool have done it today, by the way, about the Ramadan thing at the Tottenham Hotspur Stadium? I did bring it up last night, and obviously we've got to be a bit politically correct. But
no comment.
Brotford, that says it all, doesn't it?
Don't agree with it, mate.
No, don't agree with it.
Not in a predominantly
Jewish.
That is a Jewish flipping.
Yeah. No. Why are they doing it? Because, as I said, Liverpool done it today. Brentford done it with us. Liverpool. I don't understand what's going on.
I don't know.
So,
I don't know, to be honest. I don't give a fuck about it. I'm sorry. People could say I'm a racist or whatever. I don't give a fuck. I've had my fucking. I don't care, mate. I'm in the army, and I've been in the army since I was 16, and where I've been and what I've seen. So I don't give a fuck about those people, to be honest. And you can say what you. That's my position. Me as me. Yeah. I've lost mates and stuff and all that lot, and I'm going to stop now before my mouth runs fucking away with me.
Because everyone's got their opinion, and I was like you. I was like,
I just don't get it. What are we?
We're pandering.
They've got their own mosques. It doesn't need to be done publicly. You're a people that have got what you've wanted. You wanted to put mosques in the countries and where it's Christian countries and stuff and all that lot. And it doesn't matter. They're popping up. If that's where you want to go and pray in there. You do not need to make a big song and dance of it, and it needs to get publicised that football clubs are doing this, that, and the other. Because prayer, in my eyes, is supposed to be personal. So, mate, it annoys me to fucking bits.
We should stop for chicken breaks. I was going to say it the other day. I like that. I was going to say the other day when I was on here. It's now come. The FA are going to announce that on Boxing Day there's going to be like a 30-second to a minute's rest for the Christian players. They can have some quality streets. Oh, fucking hell. Yeah, you like this, Dan? Because when you can say, good man. Bring back national service, Miles. Son, that's what I say.
Yeah.
Stabbings going on, the wars going on. Oh, giant panda's sitting on the fence there. Bloody hot colour. Look, I tell you, he's saying what we think.
I'm not being funny. Listen, Lou, we lived in Luton, and you still do, for enough years to know exactly what type of people they are, because we've seen it.
Okay. For once, it's not just about them, right? It's really not for me. For me, with this example, it's because of the what's the word? Not look. I don't think the government are looking after the Jewish people enough as it is with all the shit they're getting.
Well, I think it's fucking kick in the teeth.
Yeah, I do, because we've got a large Jewish fan base, and as I said, I don't think that the government are protecting the Jewish people a lot or enough to do that sort of rubbing salt in the wound. You know what I mean? I really do think that. I feel sorry for the Jewish community. I do.
Yeah, well, the big fucking fat cheesy what's it across the fucking pond is not fucking helping things out, is he?
That's what I said last night. That's what I said last night. No religion or politics.
No, it doesn't.
Do you know what I mean? Yeah.
Yeah.
Me and Dan are doing really well here to not say too much, aren't we, Dan?
I'm trying to keep my fucking...
Dave, Dan, I got me duct tape down there.
Oh, yeah.
I'm
surprised you've just got like little bubbles coming out of my fucking mouth all the time.
I'll have my windows put up on tomorrow. No, you shouldn't, mate. They should keep it out, mate. You know what I mean? I mean, not being funny.
I'm quite lucky where I live in Lincoln now, mate.
Yeah, Dan, as we're on that sort of subject, you know the answer me this. You know they've got that LBGQ bloody flag there in the corner of the stadium. They've got that.
The away fans.
Yeah. I can't remember who it was, but it was someone that we was playing in the Champions League. Because we didn't want to offend them. I can't remember who it was. We took it down for that match, and we put it back again. So you're pandering again. I just don't understand. That's got no place.
Because they don't want to be seen as the club.
Yeah. Politically correct.
Politically correct. Don't want to hurt anybody's feelings now.
Just exactly what it is.
One day you may wake up as a female, the next day you may wake up as a male.
Yeah. Well, today...
As it happens in the military now. Some people have different uniforms for different days.
Oh, mate. Well, I thought because it's gone past 6 o'clock. I mean, you didn't see me all day today, but I was a cup today.
Yeah,
I was a cup. Yesterday I was a tree. Oh, you got to have bands, man. Yeah, sorry. Back to the football then, Dan. So tomorrow night, you wasn't on it, was you? Oh no, you did. You give me a prediction, Dan? Was you on that one? Trying to see if he was on my prediction.
Missed two.
Let me have a look. It'd be funny if you got it right again. There you go.
Palace, I said we'd beat.
You heard it, Dan. I'm going to put Dan. We've got quite a few predictions. Someone's got to get it right. Atletico Madrid v Tottenham.
We are, aren't we?
Yeah.
3-0 Atletico.
Oh, he's kicked me right in the groin now. Some have gone for, believe it or not, Tottenham. But I don't know what they were sniffing. Dave's gone 1-0. I told you you didn't say 1-0 the other day, Dave. You're trying to confuse. I think Dave's trying to sneak in with a few here.
What? I didn't say 1-0.
No, Dave. He's identified as a dog. Woof, woof. Oh dear, we're all going different. Do you know what, Dave? I would take that, but typical Spurs, they'd do that. You'd be like, yes, and they go back and get tanked.
It wouldn't surprise me if they go and do something stupid like that.
Is it because a lot of fans, what I spoke to today, have said we might get results tomorrow because we've got Mickey and Romero together again. Maybe that's the thing there.
Two people together. What about the other? What about the other fucking? Huh?
He said you're going to sit this one out. No, you got to watch it, mate. You got to watch it. You got to watch it, mate. You got to watch it. Let me put him on there. I don't think he was on here last time. Oh, I can't get rid of these mugs, man.
Well, you still need to send one to Lincoln, mate.
Well, he ain't sent me your address. I thought he don't want it. Anton, 2-0 to Atletico. Do you know what? This sounds bad, doesn't it? If that was the score, it's not actually that bad a result considering how shit we are, is it?
It's a bit of a...
I think they're third, aren't they? Yes. I think they're third.
I don't think we need these games now, to be honest.
No, we don't. I identify as a pervert because everyone's... Do you know what? It wouldn't put me past me. He wouldn't put me past me just that either. I'm telling you.
Yeah.
You know what? They want to play well,
mate.
They want to play well in Europe because they'll be thinking of the transfer.
Well, yeah, people will be watching, won't they?
God save Israel. I don't think they're in any trouble at the minute, man.
No.
To be honest with you. The world's gone mad, Panda. The world has gone mad. You can't say anything. You can't do anything. And PC drives me mad. Just to bring you back down to earth, do you realise that if Polinia, Richarlison, and Moani get a yellow card, they're respected for.
And Romero.
Well, to be honest with you, Dave, I do not give
It's
a
Romero as well, Dave, isn't it?
I think Romero, Dave said last night, is in the league. In the league. Polinia, we need him at home for that game. Richarlison.
Let's face it, Moani
Moani,
Richarlison's fucking hot up and down. And Paulinho's the one we would miss.
When we got him on loan, I thought, that's all right, he's all right.
But it just proves, though, that he's been around a lot of clubs. So what does that say?
Yeah. What's this one? What do you guys think about the elusive, lesser-spotted Kulu? Well, I'm hearing that he might not even...
I don't think he'll play football again.
He might not. They're trying everything. They're sending the book. They've tried everything.
I think he's struggling, mate.
Yeah. Play the senior players, LJ. What, is that for the Champions League and then throw in a few... Because I said to throw in a few youth players in. Or
yeah, but the ones we want to see, like Barnett and all that lot, he's Williams, he's injured, isn't he? Must be fucking
I wouldn't throw him in for the Champions League. See, this is another thing. Some Spurs fans are saying, throw the kids in for the Champions League. I don't say that because they might get smashed and in the confidence goes. I think they're well enough.
Well, they get smashed in the fucking league anyway, so what difference does it fucking make?
I wouldn't put them in the Champions League. But Dave was saying last night that he follows the academy a lot. And he said then I think it was only Byfield, he said he's really ready.
Yeah, some of them look a little bit flimsy, don't they?
Kuleski is struggling big time.
No, Premier League, man.
No, I don't, mate, Dave.
No.
I don't.
I mean, there's loads of points to play for.
What's this?
What's the matter?
Who's struggling? And I said Kulu, but no, I mean the league. I don't know.
Oh, what? Who's struggling for tomorrow night?
No, he said. I said I don't know what he means, Panda. We're rock bottom of the. We are, mate. Yeah, we are. I think we're rock bottom of the form table. They used to go on 6 games.
We are.
I think it's 20 games now. 20 games we're rock bottom. Wolves are playing good because they've got the freedom. There's no pressure on them. Burnley probably the same.
Well, did we not the Crystal Palace game? Was that our 12th game where we've not won? So that was another record for Spurs, wasn't it?
Loads of records. Our forwards, well, we've known, Panda, that our forwards have needed upgrading for how long? And they just don't do it.
Buying average players, mate. That's what we've always done.
My goat was how they loaned out my... Yeah. So everyone's saying the same thing here. Yeah, I totally agree. Totally agree. And as I said the other night on here, I know he's smashing it up Scotland, but I said this to you, did I, Dan? I wouldn't have even
mate, it's the fucking Scottish League.
I reckon I could still get a game up there.
Yeah, mate, it's the fucking Scottish League. I'm sorry, but it's good to see that there's like maybe three teams in it, but
See, you're the opposite to me, aren't you? Panda's the opposite to me on that one. I'd play the senior players in the Champions League and let the kids get us out of the shit. They are average, Panda. They're really bad. But look, we say about the forwards, but Panda, you must agree with me, they should play Richarlison up front instead of Moani if it's choice between the two. Richarlison's been there with Everton, and he gives a shit. Moani's crap. Why do you try and take players on if you know you're going to be on the floor? I don't get it. Yes, that's another one.
Yeah. We love it. We love creating records.
No, they couldn't, mate. I know that phrase from old Dave. Right? Guess who's playing? Yeah, Lookman's playing against us tomorrow. You know what's going to happen.
Yeah, he'll score.
About him as well. West Ham won.
Have they beat Brentford?
Was that tonight?
Yeah, fucking hell.
What, in the league?
Or no, cup? In the cup.
Oh, fucking, you give me a heart attack then.
Fucking hell, mate. But if they're beating fucking... Who are they beating? West Ham. 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 West Ham fucking Brentford, mate.
Brentford had a good season, haven't they? Yeah,
West Ham was starting to turn the corner a bit.
they actually are. Yeah,
And
and
Wolves.
also when you're chasing a team, because I think it was not long ago we were 12 points off the drop zone.
Yeah, but fucking mate, they beat us. That's what fucking gave them a kick up the arse.
You know when you chase a team down, whether it's like for the title or whatever, you see them wobbling and dropping points. You've done your manager's job. Look, lads, they're fucking collapsing here.
Yeah.
2-1 at the moment. Oh, fucking hell. Ugh. Jesus. Nuno is making West Ham proud. Someone said today Nuno be laughing at Tottenham. He should have been given more time. I just don't think. It's easy to say that in hindsight, but I just think he just wasn't matched for us.
No.
Yeah, you got to play. He'll play Richie all the time, mate.
Yeah,
that's
I
why
would.
he's so loved at Everton, because he basically kept him up himself, and that's why he'll probably go back to Everton. Yeah, they could have done. Yeah, I know. Look how cheap that is. Absolutely, but they didn't go in for him, man. We didn't even make a bid.
Nah, I'm fucking not interested. Not fucking interested.
And that Sousa's not in the Champions League squad, is he? I don't think he is.
I thought he is.
Spence is back. Spence was training today. I see that. So Spence is back.
Yeah, but he's been fucking useless as well, hasn't he?
We're fucking running that. We don't need any more injuries, do we, man? You know what I mean? They'll save money. What's that?
They'll save money because they've cut the squad wage bill.
Yeah, more money is joking, it, mate. Nuno had 10 games in the league, 5 wins, 5 losses. Oh, it's only half time. Bowen penalty. See, that Bowen's a good player, isn't
he? Yeah, he's fucking. He'd get his nuts cut off though if he comes to fucking Spurs.
Yeah, I mean, you can't. Listen, someone said it to me the other day. When you're buying people from Burnley, from West Ham, you end up turning into them. And it's
yeah. We've bought bang average players for fucking so many years. We've always said it. Right, Mush.
Right, cheers for coming back on, Dan. It's good to have you on.
Yes.
And if anyone else has got anything they want me to say, I'll say. A
little bit of a recharge after Cardiff away on fucking Saturday.
Are you going back up there now?
No, I went on fucking Saturday, didn't I?
Oh, yeah.
Lincoln, Cardiff.
I did see that. Mate. I did see that clip.
Absolute fucking carnage.
I did see that clip and I was thinking, I wonder if Danny's singing.
Jesus, mate. I wasn't singing fucking Tottenham away, olay, olay. I'll tell you that now.
Are you looking forward to a Hummel kit? No, it'll be Pony kit.
Pony.
With Durex on it. I'm telling you now. You heard it here first.
Or Sif.
Yeah. It was one of decent, yeah. But I still like this one I got here. I don't know if you can see it on the telly. On there. I
love Holston.
Yeah. I love it.
There's been some nice shirts that are around for next year. Well, some of those. That one that's like real navy blue with real navy blue with like white collar and a white fucking, not an actual collar, but the top bit here like white and the sleeve.
It's like this design, isn't it?
Yeah.
I've seen. I don't know how they leaked so early, but I'm back on the Washington Redskins. But good, he said Washington Redskins, good man. Because I said to him the other day, I'm
Patriots.
not completely correct with that because I will not call them the Washington Commanders. Yeah, Dave, there was rumours that Trump was going to get that name changed back. There was. I heard that. 100% now. I don't know if he will. I think he's got more pressing things on his mind at the minute, like blowing everyone up. But sponsor Chick King. Oh, have you? Bloody hell! I'll have to see that. Do you know what kit I do want, and I can't get it, Dan?
Which one?
I don't know. It's a Spurs one. I don't know if it was. I've got a feeling it was because of the old days they wore it. But you know the one I always think
the brown one.
No, the one where it's half and half, black and grey.
Yeah, black and grey.
I can't get that fucker anywhere. I can't. I love that kit.
Was that
centenary or something? Was it? It might have been something like that.
Yeah, you can see Bale wearing it, can't you?
Yeah, I love that kit. It's so hard to get. Pray for all the army vets too. Yeah, man. What's this one? The what? Is that the one they done the other last month or something? Yeah, fuckers. Yeah, DH Gate. We're on it. I might contact them. They could sponsor the channel. God damn. You're nicking my jokes now. I said that the other night. Because I said we'll be sponsored by Viagra. The only way is up. Don't be nicking my jokes or you won't get the mug.
We may need to fucking be back on the streets fucking soon enough.
Hey?
So we may need to be fucking guarding our fucking streets soon.
It's getting a bit naughty, Dan, isn't it?
Fucking right. I'll just do no fucking walk the streets fucking in my uniform with a fucking weapon. License to fucking shoot anything.
Yeah. I love that. Yeah, everyone remembers
Yeah,
that.
in that black and grey, yeah.
He's got the shirt. Oh. The light blue and white quarters for the... I think I know that one as well.
Yeah, the 125-year one, that's nice.
I love it. You cheer me up coming here recently. I'll tell you. Yeah, sponsored by Flora because we're easily spread. That's what I'd say. Hey? Is there anything else you guys want to ask before I chill out? Yeah, I've always liked the yellow kits. Always. I love the yellow kits. I do. I love it. Yeah.
Anything that hasn't got fucking red on it's welcome.
I will say this though, Darren. It does make me laugh. This is how you know that I'm old school, right? All these youngsters, I mean, I do agree with it. Fucking red. But you see that tattoo that I've got on now? That's always had red lines on it.
I know. I've got it on my fucking calf, mate.
Yeah, but they moan. It's always been red lines, isn't it?
Yeah, I know, but you can't fucking see it as bad as that stupid AIA.
I don't understand. They could have come out of any other colour, couldn't they?
You watch. We get rid of that.
They
get rid of that fucking AIA, and I tell you what, you watch us turn a fucking corner. Yeah, you can't fucking do anything on our streets now.
Oh yeah, I've got to get me crystal ball out, haven't I? Today is to lose. Today is to do fuck all.
Yeah.
We need to get behind this team. Well, I did say this the other day. I come out and done a short on the YouTube and I said, look, we've got to get behind them. See, I think, I don't know if me and Danny agree on this or not, but I don't.
He needs a massive one out. He needs to be an iron fucking lady.
I don't boo the players when they're playing because I just don't think it does them any good. I just don't. Well, hopefully, if they get a stiff neck, they might do some bullet headers in. 7 wins all season. I didn't realise it was that many, mate. Well, 2 is at home, isn't it? Just 2. Aye. That's shocking. That's supposed to be a fortress. Thomas Frank said he's going to turn it into a fortress. We've only won twice. Bloody hell, man. There is 2 dear. That's a good one because, yes, that's right. 1,000,000%.
Thomas the fucking plank engine.
The plank engine. I like that, Dan.
Thomas the plank engine.
Yeah. And he's been quiet. He ain't said a bean, has he?
He'll come out, mate. Next season, he'll be out. It'll all come out like fucking Fat Controller's been out.
And although it usually say something.
Oh, Flange has stuck his oar in, isn't he?
I'll see him on the overlap, yeah. I'll see
Big
Bale.
Flange.
Bale was on the overlap as well, saying exactly the same thing.
Yeah.
Yeah. I hear Tudor's been given 4 more games. Well, I was told that he's been given 4 games. So tomorrow is the 4th. That's what I've heard.
Yeah. He loses tomorrow, he's gone.
Yeah. Then it's Harry, Duchess, or dare I say it, Ryan Mason.
And Dan. We couldn't get Ryan Mason in there.
Anyway, just get Redknapp in there, fuck it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, get Redknapp in there, fucking hell.
Frank is busy. No, you're not wrong there, mate. Oh, don't, man. Someone said that on, I think it was Talk Sport.
Yeah, that was one. Dice was in there, wasn't he?
But the thing is, we ain't got the players to play the Deutsch way. Shania Twain, eh? Hey. Oh, hello, mate. I ain't seen you for a while. It's going to be given the international break. Well, it won't be break. I think if they get hammered, thing is though, if they sack him after the Let It Go dream game, or Muggs come in and have to play Arsenal, the new man have to come and play Liverpool at Anfield. Talk about baptism with fire. Do you know what I mean?
Well, oh, mate.
But they'd respect people like Redknapp, wouldn't they?
It's a weird one, isn't it? I just can't believe we've gone with that fucking shit.
I've never. Could you imagine how embarrassing that is, though, Dan? You bring him in, this great saviour, and fucking sack him 4 days. Like, it can only happen at Tottenham, man. We are a laughing stock, ain't we, to be fair?
Yeah, we are. We have been for years.
Bonnie Blue, eh? Oh, dear, oh dear. Things are getting bad, aren't they? We're taking the piss out of ourselves here. But if you can't take the piss out of yourself, lads,
no, exactly.
You can't laugh your way through it. Fuck it. You know what I mean?
Got to learn to lose before you can win.
There's no point coming on here ranting and raving. Just come on and try and make the best of the situation. I'll have a break tomorrow, and I'll be back on here on Wednesday night to discuss the Atletico thing. And let's just hope we put up a performance, eh?
Send me fucking, I better send me a dress up, mate, because I've got a funny feeling I'm going to get another cup.
Just keep getting the tattoos. Once your Spurs in your blood. Well, that's too obvious to say all that, mate. Maybe you should email the club. Exactly that, mate. Yeah. Lads, it's been good as usual.
Yes.
And Danny, it's love to see you back. Yeah,
good to see you, mate.
And we'll see you on Wednesday night. Hello, everyone. Take care. Look after yourselves.